This year saw a resurgence in SHIP's political outreach. After the college Republicans and college Democrats disbanded around 2018, students no longer had a place to talk with students of the same political opinion. But just this semester, the college Republicans were reborn, and the Democratic Socialists at Shippensburg University formed a new club designed for students who aren't quite aligned with just the two-party system. Chase Slenker, treasurer for the college Republicans, wants students who identify with the right to feel comfortable with their beliefs.
The reason that College Republicans was created and brought back was to give students, who have a Republican or a conservative viewpoint on politics to kind of have a place to share their voice and to know that they are not alone. Even though Shippensburg actually, if you look at the statistics, has a predominantly or slightly more Republican leaning majority among students, a lot of Republican students often feel as if they're not, actually, in that, academia is, against them. And I would say that that's really not true here on our campus. I think that our professors and faculty do a very good job at taking out any of their own bias, whether it's conservative or liberal leaning, but that in general the College Republicans was reinstated in order to advocate for Republican ideas, values, and candidates, but also to give a place for students to be able to express those views and kind of have a group behind them so they don't feel ashamed in expressing their own political views.
Zoe Williard and Ian Thompson also want to give students a place to belong, as well as open the floor for students who don't necessarily agree with the current Democratic Party.
So democratic socialism is what it sounds like. It's a form of socialism that's inherently democratic. It's all about advocating for a world where all of our lives or our lives are under our own control. It's not dictated by the whims of billionaires or corporations or plutocrats. Everyone, no matter their race, sexuality, age, ability, etc., has unalienable rights that must be respected and protected, and that isn't happening right now. So our goal is to work to make that a reality.
Yeah, and I think to add on to that, it's a little bit more of I'd say like an inclusive and representative group for people who don't just identify as like Democrat or Republican. I think it's definitely like a group for people who don't specifically fit the binary of like the red-blue party.
Both groups are hosting virtual meetings and are welcoming to any SHIP students. Students who are interested in joining either of these groups can log on to campus groups with their university logins and learn more about how to get involved.